Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the paper, the grass is always green. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the paper, the grass is always green. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here are my boy Nell,
Yo.
Kiman,
Yes, sir.
aka DJ 360, whatever I just end up calling him today. So yeah, episode 3, guys. How you doing?
Tap in.
Doing good. I left my shades at home. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though.
For the 100th time?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, I have them next time. I had them at Beau Fleuve, so, you know what I mean? It worked out.
Beau Fleuve.
I thought it was Beau Fleuve.
Beau Fleuve.
Beau Fleuve.
Yeah, we actually got it right this time.
Beau Fleuve.
Yeah, last year was a struggle.
Nah, that's a fact.
You see, we when we started talking to Stover, he's like, you know what, we got to get this right. Oh, Rip. We even asked somebody, what's the name of this festival?
Damn.
But yeah, how y'all boys been, man?
Cool.
How your week been?
Busy.
Yeah, I've been cooling. I know school started back up, so I'm gonna be back at it. About to take this little trip. I was relaxing this week. I'm like, I need to get my sleep while I can. 'Cause I already know.
Trip, where you going?
Family reunion down south. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you said family reunion too fast. I was gonna ask if you getting flued out.
So what's the name?
Yeah, Eli just rushed over that shit.
No. I was gonna say my grandma or my great grandmother had over 100 grandkids, great grandkids and stuff. So it's all the family I ain't meet before. I'm about to meet them, so I'm excited about that.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my week was busy. You know what I mean? Same shit as last week. DJing, full-time job, Beau Fleuve. Yeah, man. I ain't got no sleep.
No sleep game.
Fuck it.
I definitely got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I was good at work though, feel me? Got to work. Got my little coffee. Straight. Bro, I really did not start drinking coffee until like a couple months ago.
Can't rock with coffee, bro.
Why?
You be running to the bathroom by noon.
It depends.
I mean, I got like a, what's the word I'm looking for? My digestive system works well, very well, extremely well, no matter what. So coffee don't.
He won't see himself under pressure, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get my shit with oat milk. So my stomach be all right.
Nah, that's valid.
That's valid. How was Beau Fleuve? Since this is the first episode we recording since.
Yep.
Even though I'm pretty sure an episode is dropped prior to this, even though it was after Beau Fleuve. This is the first episode we're recording since the festival.
Nah, that joint was dope. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful festivities, and it was all on the grass this year, which I liked.
Yeah.
We had a nice little shady spot. You know what I'm saying? We was in the cut next to Canna House. Shout out to Canna House.
Shout out to the guys.
Yeah, they got their little smoker section type vibes. People doing art in the corner. I liked where we were positioned.
Oh yeah, we had Hooli and KP in that back corner doing the art.
Yep,
Yeah,
shout out to them.
I had some of them infused wings too, the lemon pepper.
It was crazy.
It was hitting.
That shit was hitting.
Hitting, boy.
Hitting, boy. Shout out to
Nah, it
Canna.
definitely was.
Yeah, I forgot the dude's name who was on the grill, but he did his thing, man. I think this is the best one yet, in my opinion.
Low key. Nah, it was just super dope. I like the whole setup. The setup was a lot better, and it was super smooth. No issues as per usual.
had
You know what I'm
shade.
saying?
The
Yep.
setup was fire. That little back end spot with the tables and everything.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
axe was dope.
I liked our spot a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Last year, our spot was good too because we were kind of the only spot that was set up like that last year.
Yeah.
Because last year, a lot of it was on the concrete, and they had like some stuff on the grass, but it was kind of spread out. This year, everything was on the grass. But last year, we were like one of the only tents on the grass. So I don't know. We kind of stood out a little bit more.
Yeah, we were big in the middle, and everybody kind of like saw what was
I
going
always
on.
feel like we always stand out. We really be like the only pod like there, other than like what Sneak Vibe.
I want to
She's
say
a blog. Yeah, blog.
I mean,
Media.
They had the I forgot what was it, Hot Girls or Hot Girls Heel or
Oh yeah,
something
they
like
was on
that.
the stage, right?
Yeah,
At a point in
yeah,
time.
yeah. Shout out to them. They did their thing.
Yep.
Now, and we interview some dope people. Like y'all see them soon enough. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube.
Subscribe to the
Turn 'em-
channel.
turn 'em
like,
emotes on.
please. Comment. Oh, yeah, I didn't say that in the beginning. Let me say that. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, a.k.a. X. We are going to start a Threads account soon. YouTube, subscribe, follow,
Hit a button.
comment. Please comment. Please like. That helps.
Yeah, and if you're listening, please rate us on Apple Podcasts and
Facts.
rate us on Spotify. It helps the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Leave a review for us.
Please.
And even if you could leave a shitty review too, I really don't care. Just make sure you put just put 5 stars with the review. The 5 stars are important. The review, not as much.
all 5 stars, all positive reviews.
What was you saying? Guess?
Oh yeah, we had some dope guests. We had Stove. He did the movies, the Pure, the
Conflicted.
joints. Who else did we have? We had Jamel Cruz, with his media company, Adri V, OG Soul,
Yeah.
Jason Rowe.
J Rowe, L Biz.
Ron Bronner.
Yeah, we had some dope
Oh,
guests.
we got to name everybody. Who else do we have? We can't just leave 1 or 2 people.
Deja.
Deja.
Yeah.
And we're missing somebody.
That's why they want to try to name everybody. I care, bro. I remember after I left, I'm like, yo, who did we interview? Like, it was like, bro, because it was like back to back to back. Like, it was, bro. We was moving around. You know what I'm saying?
How many was that we just named? Because I honestly don't want
I
to
think
leave.
it was 7 of them, and that was about 7.
We had 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have 8.
No, I think we didn't make it to 8 because
Yeah, timing.
No, but remember, because
because-
Ron Bronner, he was last, and we were closing up, and then we ended up putting stuff back up to get him on. So
the other dude was
I feel like that might have made 8.
he was on shrooms. The other dude.
Oh yeah.
He couldn't do it. I ain't gonna say his name. I don't remember.
I think we're forgetting somebody, but we can move on, and then I'm gonna think
Check out
about
the
it.
interviews, man. By now they should be out.
Facts. Oh man. What else? What's y'all highlights of the summer so far?
Highlights of the summer. Shit, my summer started in April. So, so I went to the Punta Cana for the first time. That was one of my highlights. And
You was a passport bro out there?
nah.
Passport bro 360?
Even if I was, you can't be telling people when you get your stamp, man. You know
I was just asking. I was on my. No, I ain't gonna say that. I was just asking. It's up to you how you answer it.
Hey, man. But nah, the crazy thing is, I just recently become single when I was going.
Really?
I was supposed to be going with this old girl I was talking to, and we had like split apart a couple months before. She had already paid her part too, and we couldn't get the money back. She thought I was about to give her the money back. She got me fucked up. Yeah, but I ended up going. It was me and my family, but I had the whole king suite to myself. Had a balcony, had the hot tub on the balcony.
It's fire.
Oh, hold on.
It was a good time, boy. That's a good time.
So you had a king suite, and y'all both contributed to getting the suite?
Correct. We both contributed to shit.
I don't know, Kiman. I might have gave her her bread
Listen,
back.
I paid 85% of the trip. Like, she didn't pay the whole thing. Like, I paid for the majority.
So y'all didn't split it 50. You paid.
No, it
most.
wasn't 50-50, but she put a little bit in for it. She got a refund for a ticket. Like, they can give her a voucher for the ticket, but that room is like,
Yeah, nah.
you know what I mean? And then I told her she could still go. I said, you can still go? I don't give a fuck. We could figure out the room situation.
Yeah.
But she just decided last minute she wanted to go. She called my trip advisor and said, yeah, take me out the trip. That was it. I didn't even know until she did it.
Oh man.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
I'm out. I'm out.
Was that trip your highlight of the summer though?
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. Because I ain't never been to the DR. So that was different.
No, that's what's up. That's fine.
Nelly?
Shoot, my highlight is about to be this weekend.
Uh-oh.
Be this weekend at the I'm gonna be down south, family reunion, meet all my folks, drink up, chill.
It's tough.
You know what I'm saying, get some history. I need that. I haven't been able to really do anything just from working. Working, I was gonna go to Detroit, but to go to the World African Martial Arts Conference, but that was the same day as Beau Fleuve, so I just couldn't work out. I'm gonna end up going. I might go out there later this year, but
I got a touchdown in Detroit with you, man.
Please, man.
Never been.
Dang.
Please.
I say my highlight is definitely the New Orleans trip. Shout out to the game. Out there 11 deep mobbing. Had mad fun. Yeah.
You gotta
Good time.
Give us a story. I know you got something. Your whole ass. I know it's something.
Whoa, yo. See, here go the narrative, bro.
Hey, man.
No, I mean, it was fun. Great vibes, beautiful women, good weather. Besides, it was kind of humid. I didn't really like the humidness of it. It was too sticky.
Yo, no. Second thing he said on his list. Beautiful women.
I mean, you can't deny that. It is what it is. We went to a couple of dope events. Like, I personally, my favorite thing to do was the, like, this all-white art festival thing we went to. So it was basically like, I believe the first Friday of every month they do this. So it's like linen white, everybody dresses in all white. It's like just a long strip of art installations and then like art museums on that strip. So it's like different clubs that got like art shit going around. It's like actual art museums you could just walk into, everybody walking around and shit. So that just fire. That's right up my alley.
Valid.
Shout out to
Definitely
the
valid.
NO.
Shout out to my boy Hovan. It was his bachelor trip, gang shit.
Yes, sir. Man, this summer went by quick, bro.
It's fuck.
Always, bro.
That's it. Like I didn't realize, like, bro, like it's over, basically over. Once it was one of them nights I was out, and it just got freezing cold at night, and I'm like, oh, like it's that time already,
Bro,
like,
I think it was like Tuesday or Monday. I walked outside, know what I mean, going to work, collar shirt, short sleeve, chilling. Walk outside, I'm like, hold on, I got goosebumps on my arm and shit.
Right.
Like, it's that type of weather. You got to wear a hoodie in the morning, then by midday you sweating,
Yep.
and then by 8 o'clock back to a hoodie.
That's
a fact.
It don't make no sense, bro.
But it is that football weather though.
Facts.
It is that football weather.
we
Football
go.
season is here.
That boy now in his transitions, man.
I already got my
Football
ticket
season is here.
What ticket? Ticket for what?
for a game. Bills game.
Against who? He ain't no real football fan.
I'm not. I really don't. I don't fuck with the football at all. No, but I'm taking somebody, so I'm gonna go to a game. I mean,
Passport Poppy over
yo,
here.
chill out.
He's talking about me. He be talking about me. He talking about I'm taking somebody.
Right.
Wonder who. All right.
Man, DJ 360, you know what I'm saying? You
3-6 in the mix. You
Yeah,
feel
I'm
me?
saying. That's a vibe.
But I don't really like going to football games. And I think maybe it's because I worked like at the stadium for a long time. So it's like I kind of was just there all the time. But I don't know. I would like with basketball, I'd rather go to a game. But with football, I'd rather watch it from like home. Or I'd rather watch it on the TV.
I agree.
Yeah, I only put it in maybe like 2-3 football games, and it was just like, bruh, I would have way more fun at my house or somebody else's house. Like, drinking, like I ain't gotta wait in line for the bathroom, and I ain't gotta wait. Just standing up during the fucking commercials.
It's hella
like,
crowded.
Stupid crowded.
Mad drunk people
Drunk
all
white
the
people
time.
screaming in your ear. I'm like, nah, bruh.
I'm wearing a mask this time. My first game I went to last year, I caught COVID afterwards. Yeah. And I'm going back
That ain't
with the
it.
mask.
That ain't it.
Wear
Hey,
a mask,
man.
people.
You can't even say the C word, man.
My
joint-
fault.
That joint spinning back around.
Yeah.
And we
I
don't
believe
need
it
that
out.
on the algorithm, man.
I believe
That's
it
a
out. That's my
fact.
fault.
So, do y'all think the NFL has a bigger league, like their impact is bigger than NBA's?
And I think impact on the world and as far as their like fan base and shit, no. But I would say they are like more powerful. Like I would really look at the NFL, like just the way they're structured, the way they move. That shit is kind of like the government.
Low-key.
Like the way Roger Goodell goes about things, it's like what I say or no. You know, the NFL, they call it the shield. Like all that shit just aligns with government antics and like branches and all that.
Even I think it's the demographic for football. Like even
Facts.
the type of stories you hear about when people go to games, like you know when the whole Black Lives Matter movement was super strong, the NBA was way more supportive than the NFL. And think Kaepernick, always go back to Cap. They was supporting Cap in the NBA. NFL was like, get that out of here. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I really don't fuck with football, and that's why I don't think their audience is as big because they don't. Do they got football in the Olympics?
It's not,
Well,
American,
yeah, the
not
real
American
football. The real
Yeah,
football, yeah.
Exactly.
it's not
So-
a world sport. It's because of the equipment and all that stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like it's limited really to American.
Yeah, isn't it called America's Sport or something?
Yeah, it's America.
And that's literally like why the NFL is viewed the way it is, because it represents America. And it represents the American mindset. And it represents the main people who are the wealthy ones in America, who kind of run America. It represents them. So that's why I always looked at the NFL like that. They just coincide with each other.
Yeah, honestly, I've never been like the biggest fan of football. And that's just from like a playing aspect. Like I hated going to practice. Like I hated how coaches talk to you crazy.
Yeah, I
It's
hated
like,
practice.
It's this fat dude who maybe played three games in high school, trying to scream at you, telling you what you need to be doing. And it's like, bro, you're not out here, bro. Like, go get my water.
Like, in the gym.
Go get my water, bro. Like
Football games is movies, though.
It is.
I miss football
Friday Night
games,
Lights,
bro.
Thursday Night Lights, Friday
I
Night
miss
Lights.
that
Yeah,
shit.
being on that field different.
But man, I hated the practice, bro. 2 days.
Snakes. Them
Bro.
shits.
Good.
You ever did Taco Alley?
Yeah.
That is the most pointless shit in the
that's
world.
fun.
Bro,
Taco Alley's fun.
at what point in the game are you going to get up off of your back and have to run somebody over, or get up off your back and have to tackle somebody? 99% of the time, you're never going to be getting up off your back to run somebody over. Matter of fact, 100% of the time, because once you're on your back, you're down. So why do I have to do it in practice? Explain it to me. Any coaches that's watching this, please explain it to me.
There go them comments. Right, go. Let's go.
I can't tell you, bro. I only played 2 games in high school. Our team was terrible.
Damn, that's it?
Yeah,
I played 2 games.
I thought you had a career for a second.
Did you play Pop Warner Little League?
Nope. I played maybe for like half a summer, but I didn't want to keep driving to the west side. I lived off Kensington.
Why the hell were you playing on the west side?
Great question. Like, one of my friends' dads had a team, and he was just they just was begging for me to play for them.
I said, you stayed near Kensington. You should have been playing for the Panthers, boy.
Or the Vets.
Yeah.
I'd have played for the Vets.
I played a year in modified. That was it.
I played football from 8 years old all the way to through my sophomore year of high school.
That's crazy.
I was better in football than basketball until high
I was
school.
about to say, it's always the niggas that's good at basketball that I have like a football-basketball transition story.
Like, I played football before basketball.
You was shorter then. You know what I'm saying? He was a little
Imagine me
low to the
being-
earth.
Imagine me being a 6'4" corner and wide out. I should have kept playing, man.
You ain't had nobody throw it to you in high school. It's all good. No shots.
That's a fact.
No shots.
No, that's a fact. But yeah, what was we was talking about the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty much, bro. Just what the NFL represents, I don't fuck with it. It's not as fun to watch anymore. Like, you can't hit people as hard. You can't celebrate in the end zone. You can't really hit the quarterback. Like,
Yeah, it's just it's a lot of politics in it.
way too many politics. I mean, it's politics in the NBA as well, but they still allow the NBA players to be themselves on the court. That's the difference.
Big fact. It's more.
And they allow them to be themselves off the court too.
Too much
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
Too much control.
No, it's a fact. Y'all seen Noah Lyles talking about the NBA, saying they shouldn't call themselves world champions.
See, and now he should shut the fuck up because then they just win at the Olympics. I think I just seen a post. They just dominated the Olympics.
Yeah, I don't think did they win? They won the gold?
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think they won yet.
Nah, it's like
But they definitely been dominating.
But they've been dominating niggas. Like, what are you talking about?
He was mad that the NBA, because it's an American league, when the champion wins, they call them a world champions. And it's not, you're not competing against the world, it's only the teams.
I get that.
Like, semantically, yeah.
But that has nothing to do with you right now.
Everybody knows, and it has been for a while, even though overseas, players are getting better, et cetera, et cetera. NBA players, American basketball, they are the best and they are the most dominant. The NBA is the best basketball league in the world.
Period.
Therefore, if you win the
close.
NBA championship, you are the champion of the world in that sport, because you'd probably wash every other team in every other league.
People
So
come
yeah,
from
buddy,
all over-
you're a world champion in that sport.
They come from all over the world to come play in the
Exactly.
Literally. Nobody,
Exactly.
no number one NBA prospect is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Europe.
Right. Think I'm gonna go play in Slovenia.
Yeah,
No.
and it's not. And people, I heard them making an argument about money. It's just like, take money out the equation. If it was just the talent alone, bruh, it's the NBA.
Still
it's not
watching.
even. It's not a question, bruh. It was funny. I liked watching him get cooked in the comments. Like, everybody was just roasting him up. But it's just
Yeah, I
like,
think it's gonna hurt him in the long run.
Nah, I think more people know about him now.
just gonna blow
Because
it
I
up.
didn't know who the fuck he was.
He was.
I do now.
He been like super talented, and it's like from his mindset, I'm looking at it like you're a track runner. Like, yeah, you have a track team, people, but like it's an individual sport. Like you're gonna go out there. If you ain't put in the work, you're not gonna. It's not gonna show.
Very true.
Versus NBA, you got people you relying on. You have to all contribute to this. So it's like I get where he's like, oh, I'm the world champion because I have the fastest time. Da 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 da. And
So he has
nobody
the fastest time ever?
I want to say he's like the fastest in the world right now. It's like in the
He
200.
has-
I'm saying like right now, I'm saying like all time. He has the record.
Of course not.
Oh, okay. Because I was, I don't know, I didn't fact check this, but I was listening to this one podcast and they were basically saying that he wasn't competing against anybody that was like on like a star level type thing. Like he, like pretty much he was supposed to win and he won. Whereas like with Usain Bolt, the people he was running against, like if any of them ran in any other year, like if they ran against anybody but Usain Bolt, they probably would have won.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are you really competing against? Whereas Usain Bolt and them boys, like I think at one point, literally the times for all of them was like world records. Like Usain broke the world record. Dude who came in second was second in the world. Dude who came in third was the third fastest time in the world, all in one race.
Crazy.
But that it.
Like I said, I didn't fact check that. I just heard that, but I trust that source.
I'm pretty sure that's valid though. But it's just like I'm thinking about it like with those times with Usain Bolt and stuff like that, they're racing against him. He's the best. So like they're going to have to get better. They know they have to get better. You only get better by competing against the best.
Yeah.
That's why all the European players, every player all around the world come to the NBA because they have to compete against the best.
Facts.
And it's like, bro, we don't even send our best players in the Olympics. And we watching it every year. It's like we don't even send our best. So it's like, and y'all been playing together for 5-6 years, like as a team. So it's like it's laughable. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like if you win the NBA, bro, you're a world champion, bro.
Right.
And it's just like he was trying to make it seem like, oh, but it's y'all don't play, bro. The tic-tacky word shit, bro.
Was it did somebody ask him a question specifically about that, or did he just like decided to get on his soapbox and start talking about that?
Oh, no.
Start
I
talking
think he was
about
answering
that.
the question and he was trying to make a point.
Yeah, he was. I think they asked him about pet peeves or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "World." It was like, and they call it world champions, and you don't compete against the entire world. Da 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 da. And he was going off about it, and it was just like, bro.
He just got there. I feel like he was really just in the moment. Like
Yeah, he was
know what
feeling
I mean?
himself.
Yeah.
and like he's like the fastest dude in America right now. So like
Yeah,
he feeling himself. Like
Yeah, I
he
don't want to
just-
shit on him. Congratulations to bruh for winning the gold for America, man.
sure.
For sure.
Nah, he definitely gonna win some medals, and I mean he gonna be top dog in that field. But
Come on the court.
it's not. Yeah.
Come on the court.
Nah, I remember growing up. I thought NBA players was like, or basketball players was the best athletes.
Yeah.
Bro, track runners is different. His levels. It's like they really be the best athlete.
Yeah.
Like, but as far as skill set wise, NBA like
It's
I'd
because you
say
can run fast. I
basketball.
mean, you can catch this ball and then do an alley-oop dunk off this motherfucker. You can't.
No, have a 6 foot person,
Yeah.
7 foot person in front of you, stopping you to
Right.
make
All-
your move to
all
go
of
score.
that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like nah, bro.
Facts. Shout out to Sha'Carri too. Sha'Carri Richardson, she won her shit.
Absolutely, nah. She deserved all of that.
Bounce back and ain't nowhere near as many people talking about her winning as they was when she failed that drug test.
I seen a lot of people like sharing it. You know what I'm saying?
I see
She
as
also
many.
she wasn't talking to a lot of the white media people too after her win. Like I seen a video where she was literally just walking past every other media, and then she got this black dude and she gave him all the attention. So I feel like she like, you know what?
aware.
Y'all shitted on me already. Y'all already left me, so stay over there.
Black Twitter held her down.
You know what I'm saying? The people that need to know,
Yeah.
know. But I
I
feel
ain't gonna
like
say that.
You don't think Black Twitter held her down?
Nah. I don't think Black Twitter holds anybody down.
I think black Twitter is hypocrites.
Oh man,
I think people are hypocrites. But you know,
it's human condition.
yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, Black Twitter definitely hypocrites. Or Black X. Is it still called Twitter or is it X?
Black
That's-
X is wild, like
That sounds wild.
mad racist. Like,
Sound wild, bro. Hey. Oh, somebody Google that right now.
man, listen,
But nah, man. Yeah, shout out to Sha'Carri. What is his name? Nigel?
Nile.
Niall, shout out to Niall
I don't
too.
know Noah Niles. I don't know.
He fucked up. Shout out to
Shout out to
bruh.
bruh.
And shout out to the NBA, not the NBA, the basketball Olympic team. Doing their thing right now.
Oh yeah.
And Edwards.
Yeah, they going
Him.
crazy.
Him.
Who was
Ain't not him?
He is. He is.
I mean, I don't want to turn it into a sports podcast.
Just check it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna dive into it. Y'all see the new SZA video?
Snooze, yeah.
No, that's my favorite song. No.
Man,
Great video.
Was she? Why y'all?
nah, it's a pretty good. It's a good video.
I mean, yeah.
What's your thoughts? Before I say my little piece.
See, I have several perspectives to, view it from. Because, I got just the fan perspective. I got the video producer perspective. I got the what is she doing this for perspective.
As a fan, and what is she doing this for? I want those two.
He said, "Don't give me no camera for now. Don't give me that."
I could go on my little rant, but I want somebody to say something first. Like I ain't the only one who saw this.
I mean, I enjoyed the video for sure. Great shots, lots of star cameos. It had Bieber in there. It had I forgot bruh's name, but he played Bobby Brown and he plays Monet's son in Power. Who else was in there?
Monet's son, Kane.
Yeah, Kane. Kane was in there.
Woody.
Yeah, Woody McClain or something. I think that's his name, Woody McClain. Had him in there. And it had what's the other dude? He's like a big time producer. Curly hair white boy, but he was in a Lil Dicky show. They had him in that joint.
Jack Harlow? That's a producer.
It's like Benny Blanco or something. Yeah.
Benny Blanco's in there? I ain't seen him.
I said Jack.
So you know the scene where
I know
the dude that was eating the fries off her ass? That was him.
Okay.
I gotta pull the video.
So she definitely tapped into her sexier side as she's been, for a while. Tapped into that heavy. A lot. I can't help but look at it from a, director's perspective. But I love the cinematography of it, the direction she went, the different shots. I seen the story she was trying to tell, and not to ruin the video, but at the end, she's dancing on the robot and the AI dude. Mm-hmm. That was kind of the thing that was like.
That's what stood out to you?
Yeah, I'm like, what is she trying to get at here? But it made me think. That's why I liked it. Because the whole video, I'm wrapped into the different shots, the cinematography, and as well as I'm wrapped into what she looks like, because she looks beautiful in it. And then at the end, even though she like giving him a lap dance, all that, I'm like, bro, why did they choose to do this though? Like at the end.
So you said AI? What you?
Yeah, so pretty much.
It was like a humanoid robot, and like she's dancing with her friends, whatever. Then the robot tells her to come in, and she starts dancing on it. Okay. Now that you say it, it makes me think of like how women's relationship is with like social media, maybe the algorithm.
Can we have that conversation?
Yeah, I'm saying all these women getting BBLs and all that stuff. Like a lot of the times, you wasn't thinking about that until you saw it on IG.
And it was throughout the video. She's with Bieber some scene. She's with Kane or Woody some scene. She's with Eddie Blanco some scenes. Like it's telling the story of their relationship with like each one. Huh?
Eddie Blanco.
Oh, Eddie Blanco. Shout out to Free Music.
I'm sure he'd be happy.
Benny Blanco. And then it gets to when she's at the end and it's like she just stops everything she's doing in order to please the robot, or as you say, please social media. So it was like.
No, it's definitely interesting.
And that's a good point.
Yeah, the song is fire. SZA's fire. Like I love SZA. Everything TDE. You know what I'm saying? I rock with it. The only thing I ain't say but. The only thing that just like came to my attention, it was just like she was with all these different dudes from different like nationalities type of thing, and it was just like I don't know if she was trying to portray it like what. Like that, she was trying to like.
She's trying to appease the several audiences. You think?
Yeah, and it was just like I'm like, you just for the world, like you just looking like the little joint that's getting passed around to the world, and then last but not least, you get passed over to the robot. Like that's the only thing where I didn't really like, and I'm not a fan of that. But it's like if you, express yourself creatively, however you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? Go with your shit. But I just don't like, when it's just like, I feel like black women in the media get just offered up to the world. It's like, you're only this sexual thing. And then it's just like seeing that as, oh, you're with everybody.
Wait,
I'm not a fan.
The word offer throws me because sometimes they be the first ones to jump at opportunities like that. Like I feel like women enjoy being naked.
I mean, they should.
Why you
I mean,
hold on?
women
Why
should-
you whispering when you say that?
My fault.
Man he started whispering when he said that.
They do enjoy being, but I'm saying like, yeah, I don't like the fact that black women always get sexualized too. But then you see Lotto get famous, you see Cardi B get famous, you see all them girls with BBLs get famous, and then next thing you know, every black woman in the world want to do what they doing. And they be like, why we gotta be sexualized? But then you follow the person as being the most sexualized or sexualizing herself. I don't understand that.
That's true.
But I don't, I'm not trying to go in that conversation.
Yeah, I don't think for me it's like that's women can do whatever the hell they want to do. They have that
100%.
right. But
Yeah.
my thing is just when it comes to media and media companies, it's like the only time y'all feel like it's okay to show black women is when they do this. That's my issue. Like yeah, I love Sexy Red. I love like all the women that's killing in rap. Like.
Yeah.
But it's just like there are women who rap.
Like Janelle Monáe.
Huh?
The Monáe girl you was
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. When we just talking about her earlier?
What about it in particular?
Like, she was one of those women that was fully clothed. Her music was different, but she wasn't really sexualized herself. But then the second she do a sexy video, it's like that shit
then that's when she get all the attention.
That's not true.
I think she did get attention beforehand, but that was a different type
It's not
of
true,
attention.
bro.
It,
And I'm not letting that narrative. When it comes to her, I'm not letting that rock. Cause she was performing at the big award shows. She was getting in movies, getting acting roles.
she definitely
She
It was a slow
was
burn.
a fucking pop star. She was a superstar. Now, yes, the male demographic took more of a liking to her when she started sexualizing herself and being naked more.
That one, bro. Because
Bro.
when was the last time Janelle Monáe had a #1 album?
When is the last time a lot of people had a #1
There
album?
was the one girl, the Jasmine Sullivan.
Like,
#1 album.
see,
Sullivan.
this is
Like,
one thing we
that was-
got to
that was
stop
COVID
too.
too.
Everybody keeps going. It's fucking academics' fault. Everybody is always
Blame all
going to
this on
sales and rankings and albums
But we
and
talking
numbers.
about the blow up, right? Like Jasmine Sullivan been had her shit, right?
Okay, but there's more. I just named 5 different things of why she was a pop star or was held in that light to me. And the first thing you say is, when the last time she had a #1 album? Who gives a fuck?
Because that contribute or go along with the narrative of superstar. You said she was a superstar.
No,
I
it
don't
don't.
believe that. I don't believe she was a
No,
superstar.
did I say she was a superstar musician? No, I said she was a superstar. That means everything that entails Janelle Monáe is a superstar.
But-
her being an actor, her being an entertainer and performer, her being a musician, her being a creative.
I see what you're saying.
okay.
Still don't agree, but I
Because you
but
can
it's
even
like-
ask some of my homies. I've been saying Janelle Monáe was fire since we was in college. Always said it.
But that's not what we.
Huh?
No, but we
Yeah,
not
bro.
arguing.
I
We not
bet I had
arguing
a
she
crush on her
fired.
a long
It's not
time.
that she not fired.
It's the amount of attention you're gonna get when you sexualize yourself.
But she got
But-
that attention from the male. And at the end of the day,
No, no,
she
I don't-
chose.
I don't care. Yeah,
It's
She
media, bro.
chose
And-
to take that route too because
Right.
she
Right,
been
right.
doing this for so long. She like, all right, let me try this.
Right, exactly. And
my
then
thing,
what happened?
once again, first off, I don't care. Women could be as sexual as they
Yeah.
want in the media.
Let's be very clear about
But
that.
my thing,
Whoa. That's true, but that's I was arguing. I was arguing on that side for Janelle Monáe.
I understand.
rightfully so.
All right.
And in that sense,
So don't come in here like I wasn't. Though.
No. It just got steered away. It just got steered away. He got thrown on the tangent from after my point. But it's just my thing is just like I don't want the creativity to lack when you're just gonna throw sex at it. Like Janelle Monáe is creative as fuck. Like that's without question. So if she want to be
100%.
sexy, like yeah, do that. SZA is creative as fuck. When she wants to be sexy, you have every right to do that. But my thing is just like that shouldn't be the barrier for entry. Like for black women in front of a camera, it's like okay, you have to be as sexy as possible for me to even entertain the idea of you being dope or creative.
Either you got to be sexualizing yourself or you got to be in some drama.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm
the two.
not with
Like I don't, and I'm just using an example, and I'm gonna be done with it, right? I swear, let's use like magazine covers for example, right? Let's just say SZA wasn't on whatever big ass Variety magazine until she started sexualizing herself, and I don't know if that's, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying like
That's an
this is how it
example.
goes. Like,
Yeah.
And the point of like Janelle Monáe, like she been fire, she been dope, she been creative. She was getting some attention But it was not nearly as much until she did that sexual whatever.
I don't think it wasn't.
I'm not jacking
Bro, it wasn't
bro.
in our algorithm. They ain't put it on our fucking timeline.
But it,
you know what I'm saying? Because you're not
imagine
gonna
that.
be in movies and all that stuff if you're not popping and if you're not respected for your
that's
craft
not
and
true.
what you do.
That's not true. If you know the right people, you can be in a movie. And then if you're a celebrity, you can be in a movie. Beyonce had no business being in that goddamn movie with that white girl. That shit was trash. I'm saying that on mic. What movie was that? That shit was garbage.
Hey, pan the camera to Kiman solo shot, monologue shot. Kiman.
I forgot what that title was. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about with Idris Elba. That shit was garbage. But because she was Beyonce,
I know what you're talking
it
about.
sold.
But Janelle Monáe was dope before this last album. She was in movies and stuff.
Bro,
all
she
that
got a
stuff
Prince
before.
cosign.
She's been
Because she's
dope.
fire.
Exactly.
That's all I was saying. It's like she's been dope.
Name
So-
5 people that got a Prince cosign. You can't, because Prince don't cosign niggas.
I could, if I dig deep enough, I could find. But I understand what you're saying. I'm not.
But you can't name off the top of your head. I brought that off the top of my head.
Hold on. Random, mad random. We saw the dude who was in Beau Fleuve, who was on Prince's basketball team in the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
What?
The dude, he followed us on Instagram and all that. We followed him.
Shout out to bruh.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yo,
crazy.
he was there.
But he played a specific character.
The dude who set the screen
He was like some zesty dude.
and he's setting the screen, and then Charlie Murphy pushed him.
Yeah, that's him.
He was at
But
the Beau
if
Fleuve
you look
joint.
up that shit, you'll see him, and I'll show you his gram.
Bet. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Word.
Moving on though.
Yeah, we definitely got
What else we got?
That shit gonna be funny as hell to watch back.
Yeah, you gotta watch that joint back.
Yeah. I think right now it's like our dream guests.
Damn, bro, I just keep looking at this wall. Like, man, we really need something on here.
Man, if you do murals, you do canvases and all that, you think you could put something dope on this wall, hit us in the DM, man. Let us know. Let us see. Share some of your work.
We definitely
Tap in,
got
lock in.
We got a couple people who shown interest, who got some dope stuff. We just, we want to. It's gonna be permanent, so we just trying to weigh our options and make sure.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Pick the
You know
right
what I'm
people.
saying? Hey, the
But
best.
everybody who hit us up so far, dope artwork.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But you said dream guests.
Yeah. Who are some people we want to have on here?
So
Oh yeah, so I got to bring in this top 5.
Oh,
I'm gonna cut that part out. All right, so top 5.
cut your shit, nigga.
Right?
Because I mean that's just how it goes. I'm not gonna bring in the third eye segment. That's your shit.
Do your thing.
But so top 5 segment. Good call, Maro. Top 5 segment. Who are y'all top 5 dream guests for No Label the Pod?
So this is not Buffalo. This is
Nah, hell nah. No offense to Buffalo, but we bigger. I see us as bigger than that.
Heard you. A good one.
I mean, I can say mine just to kick it off.
Go ahead.
So I got off rip AI, Allen Iverson.
Oh, I was about to say what?
2, I got no order. I got Spike Lee. I got 19 Keys.
That'd be a good one.
I got Angie Martinez. And I got Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino? You want to sit down with Tarantino?
It'd be an interesting conversation. And it's a lot of people who I would want to have one, but I picked 5 of people who I admire their work and what they do. And I also think it would make for a great conversation and a great podcast. I've seen podcasts and interviews of them, and it's dope shit. They're actually engaged. They actually feel like they want to be there. There's artists that I would want to have on here that I listen to all the time, but I don't think they do good interviews, so don't want to talk to you. I'll just enjoy your music.
It's funny because my first few was actually kind of countering that point. I think my first 2 would have to be Cole and Kendrick because I don't.
Oh no, Cole on mine.
I don't get enough interviews from them.
Facts.
And I would like to have a conversation beyond music with both of them, just about their mindset and their progress in their spiritual journey more than anything, in my opinion. Definitely Earn Your Leisure dudes. I like the Master Investor. I like all of them, but the Master Investor is just he got this comedic tone to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So I'll go with him and Charlamagne, just because he funny as hell to me. Like I think me and him would just laugh the entire podcast, like jokes. And people don't like Steve Harvey, but I love Steve Harvey.
Hey,
I'll say Steve Harvey.
his interview on Earn Your Leisure,
That joint was valuable.
Man,
that shit
listen.
was a masterclass
That ass.
in podcasting and financial advice and life advice. Anything you need, bro. That 2.5 hours, I probably watched that shit 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and it was a nice space too. That was fire.
No order. I would definitely want to interview Vince Staples
Tough.
because that would be hilarious,
Facts.
informative. Like you can just cover all bases. I definitely I just want to sit down with Absol, chop it up with him. That would be dope. We have a whole third eye segment. That damn near be not the whole podcast, but I would just want
It's
to
probably
hear.
gonna end up being a whole podcast.
Yeah. I just, from seeing his joint with Charlamagne, he just, like, I feel like he's kind of embracing just, like, everyday life now. And it's just, like, being a rapper. And just, like, because he felt like people made him look like a caricature of who he was. Just, like, being the third eye guy and just, like, trying to box him in on the woke stuff.
Is he blind?
Legally.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. I would want to sit down with Missy Elliott.
Love it.
I would definitely want to sit down with Missy. I would just pick her brain and just like let her know how great she is.
I got a question. I want you to finish your top 5.
Yeah.
But I got a question after.
I want to sit down with. Either Musk or Bezos. Just because, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see what type of like really. I want to see really like what kind of human are you?
Are you even human still?
Man, listen. No, that's Zuck. That's Zuck and somebody else. And then lastly, there's I would want to interview Idris Sandu. Idris Sandu. He did the stuff for the
We mentioned him,
store,
like-
Smart Store.
We mentioned him, I swear, every podcast. Dude.
I feel like I ain't brought him up in a little minute.
Bro, we just mentioned him last podcast. Yeah.
Well, I would want to interview him.
Remember, I said he was a friend of the show, but he don't know it.
Yeah, I want to interview him and just like pick his brain on just like where he sees technology and all that stuff going. Conversations of like what are you working on and just like how you see it benefiting humanity type stuff.
So since Nelson has 6, who's your honorable mention?
Honorable mention?
Yeah.
I'm going beyond the realm of living at this point. Nipsey Hussle. If I do I gotta be somebody alive?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
In my book, no.
I mean, it kind of does if it's going to be on camera.
I forget the dude name, but he like this. Oh, Mixed by Ali.
I
He's
fuck with that.
TD's engineer.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
Mixed by Ali. I love to tap into him, kind of get an understanding of this.
I would say my honorables would have been Missy, Cole. Cole was actually in my 5. I don't know. I think I might have replaced somebody with him. Can't remember. But I'd probably say Sade.
That'd be fire.
I've probably seen like one Sade interview. She'd just be secluded in her own little world. It'd be nice if she'd come outside and sit with no label.
Maybe Erykah Badu too.
Cool.
Erykah Badu.
Get some
Then we could talk
Badu
shit about academics.
That I just want to be in that her aura. I want to see what the fuck niggas. Is like, what is it? And
Buy some of them up. What's she selling? Pussy incense or
Badu
candles?
pussy.
Which one is it?
That's what it's called.
Incense?
I think both. I don't know.
Yeah, buy some of them joints.
It's called her. Yeah.
Badu,
For JJ.
Badusi.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, so my question was going to be, I didn't want to interrupt you. What do you consider Missy as? Like, if you had to put her in a category, do you consider her an R&B artist or a hip-hop artist?
I would call it hip hop.
Is she the greatest female hip-hop artist of all time? Hip-hop artist of all time? I'm trying to work on really enunciating now because I feel like I be slurring.
Good job, bro.
Is she the greatest period or like?
Yeah, would you consider her the female GOAT?
Yeah. As far as women, yeah. And just from like, I really look at that from like a pure art standpoint, like really like putting it into your craft. Like it's
From all
bar none.
aspects.
Yeah, it's bar none. Like whenever they talk about the verses of Missy Elliott, they can't even think of other women to put against her because
Yeah, because they said her and Busta Rhymes, right? That's what they were saying.
And then he said he don't want to do that.
Yeah, because he has that much respect for her.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro,
And he don't. Because he gonna lose.
I really do think she's sweeping that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
you think she gonna sweep Bus?
I think she giving that nigga a run for his money.
It's gonna be.
I think she's gonna win. I think it'll be enjoyable, but I think when everybody leaves, they're gonna be like, "Well, I had a great time."
Yeah.
But Missy won.
Absolutely.
Bus is one of the greatest performers of all time.
I agree, but her hits and her like catalog, I think
Bus got hits, bro.
every time he turn around, he gonna have to think of a song to counter.
He
something.
got hits, bro.
And what we're
I'm
forgetting
not-
is people also play songs that they've written on, right?
Written feature.
So let's say, she just decide to play 5 Aaliyah songs. She just decide to. What Busta gonna do? If she's playing 5 Aaliyah songs, 10 of her joints, she might play a Timberland joint, might play a Justin Timberlake joint she writ on. Come on now.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It would definitely be crazy.
But she's my female,
but
though.
that,
I always say she deserves a museum. Like
Sure.
literally, she deserves her own museum. Like
That's a fact.
of just her career,
Just artifacts from her
art.
videos.
Bruh, it's not like without question. It would be people will come around the world to see it because nobody else has done anything close to it.
I need her to go on tour more. I would see that.
Yeah, I would too.
I would do that.
I'll definitely go.
But I agree.
And another thing is, a lot of the stuff she was doing back then in videos, people are doing now. And a lot of the stuff she was criticized back then for in videos, like I remember when, was it Nicki and Ice Spice did the Barbie video? She did a video like that back in the day, and she said she was scrutinized and criticized for having like plastic figures or whatever she was representing from that video. She was criticized and bashed for it back in the day. And they were literally doing that exact same thing and it's being praised. But I love the angle she took is like she wasn't on some bitter hating OG shit. It was like I paved the way and I like broke those barriers back then for a reason so they can do these type of things. I'm just bringing it back to the light to let y'all know I did do it though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fact.
Whereas a lot of the old heads now was like, nah, they shouldn't be able to do it if I can't do it. If y'all shit on me back in the day, shit on them.
Yeah, nah, she's goated.
Like she's very secure in her position and what she's done in the music industry and entertainment period.
As she should be. Because Lil Wayne went out of his way to let her know, like, and everybody knows, arguably best rapper ever.
I love
And
seeing that.
he goes out of his way every time whenever, Missy Elliott.
Is
Missy
my
Elliott is that
favorite
one.
rapper.
Like, yeah, literally, like, he does that. Like, it goes
When the
without
GOAT
saying.
says you're the GOAT, that means something.
Those my 2 goats right there. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You want me to go next?
Off the wall.
Yeah, we could wrap up with it.
Yeah, I like wrapping up with Third Eye. Give me something to think about.
All right, off the wall with 360, man. Here we go. I got a couple crazy facts for y'all today, man. Last time I did some crazy stories. Here goes some weird ass facts. You ready? All right. So I looked up some shit about New York State specifically, right? Because we all in New York, so whatever. Did you know that honking your car horn is actually illegal unless it's an emergency?
That's terrible.
And you can
Didn't know.
face damn near a year. Damn near.
You could go to jail for a year.
Yeah, but niggas in New York do it anyways. So then,
Especially in New York City.
especially in New
They be
York
honking
City.
horns over
That's
the
entrapment.
or the stupid shit.
Come on.
That's entrapment. Why you even give my joint? It should be like a little glass case in my car then. If that's the case, I gotta flip the gas case, turn the key, and honk my horn. If I could go to jail for it.
Niggas. Crazy fact number 2. Did you know that the ice cream cone was invented in New York City?
By a black man? You said?
I don't know. I don't know. And it's actually, this year makes it 120 years ago that the ice cream cone was actually made. It was made
What
in
borough in New York City?
It did not say.
Oh.
It did not say.
Don't tell him either, because then we're not gonna hear the end of it.
And some other crazy facts about it is some people gonna argue that it actually started in Missouri in 1904, but whatever. Anyways, moving on. More funny things about ice cream. Ready? It's actually illegal to place your ice cream cone in your pocket, specifically on Sunday.
Really?
Hold on,
Like-
why people place that?
Specifically on Sunday, you can't put your ice cream cone in your pocket in public. Any other day, you good. Dumb as
It
fuck.
just reminds me like how the Mike Epps joke where you pull a fully dressed hot dog out of your pocket. You got relish and mustard and you just put it back in your pocket.
Dumb as fuck, bro.
Bro, why would they even have to make that a law though?
Somebody was out there wilding, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
They had to get
why are
them
you
checked out.
What's the point of why are you putting the ice cream cone in your pocket?
That was a dumb. I'm like, why
don't
is
you
it
got
wrong?
ice cream in your
What
pocket?
did we ain't got.
Because I'm a sane person that has common sense.
It's also illegal to face the opposite way of the door in the elevator.
That makes sense though.
Like
that should be.
If,
That should
you
be.
know the door is this way, nigga. You got to face that way. If you face it any other way, you can technically go to jail.
Because if a nigga walks in and is staring at me while I'm in the elevator, I'm gonna want to call the police. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? It's like
Dumbass shit from New York.
No, he's standing the opposite way. So if you walk in the
walk
elevator,
in the door, you got to turn toward where the door is. Like you got to be looking at the
I'm
door.
saying,
Yeah.
I'm in the elevator. Somebody walks in, they don't turn around. Facing the door, they just stare at me the
and
whole
this-
time. I'm gonna want to call the
no,
police.
they won't be staring at you though.
who is this
They'll be
nigga?
staring at the wall. Like you'll walk in and you'll just be looking at their
I
back.
think he's talking about like the Juice shit. You ever watch Juice with Tupac coming in the elevator and he's
Yeah.
just looking at the nigga in the back like the whole
You know what
time?
I'm
Like,
saying?
yo, son, what you good? Like, what's up? One more crazy thing.
Classic movie.
Members of the 9, I don't know what the 9 New York Indian tribes are. Do y'all know what those are?
I can't name it.
I couldn't name it either. Either way, they don't got to pay no city parking tax. And I didn't know that.
Shouldn't be paying
Random
any
as
taxes,
fuck.
but
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
the state land. Why am I to do? You gonna tax me for living in my fucking land?
In my
being a
in my
human?
land.
I mean, they tax us and we built the shit.
And this
Who
gonna be
said
the
it wasn't
last one.
Indians?
The last one
Who
is
said it
actually-
was?
Oh, all right.
What did you?
I got my great grandmother West Indies.
I didn't know he was gonna really like that.
He started going to the ancestry.
Gullah Geechee.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wrap this up. I'm gonna let y'all. Go ahead.
Bro, I ain't got nothing to say, man.
And the crazy-
He's Gullah Geechee, I guess.
Google.
The fuck is
Seminoles?
All right.
That's what the Europeans call it.
Oh god. All right. The crazy story for today's segment is actually something I got from the Breakfast Club thing. So there's a woman from South Dakota who drove all the way to Florida to fake a rape just to get an STI test.
Really?
Yeah.
What, a free one?
A free one.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
That's important.
She from South Dakota, came to Florida, said she got raped, couldn't tell who it was because they covered her face, and then she was able to get an STI test.
She just wanted to get it.
She just wanted to get a test.
Running.
She just wanted to get a test. That's all she wanted. And now they're debating if she should go to jail or not.
I don't think so.
Was anybody?
Yeah,
put
did
in
she
jail?
like actually
Nobody.
accuse anybody?
Nope, no names, no nothing, nobody. She just wasted people's times. But you don't think she should go to jail?
Make an example out of her.
That's what I'm saying. Make it no, fuck that. Like, yeah, bro.
Just throw the
You
whole
don't-
book at her.
You don't throw that word around and then not get some type of repercussions. In my opinion, I don't care if you faked it or not.
My thing is, she didn't give a name or say anybody who raped her. She
That's
didn't.
cool.
She didn't say where she was raped at. She didn't try and describe the person. Like nobody can
Nobody, no
suffer
damages.
repercussions from her saying she was raped. So if she didn't have the money after taking that long ass trip, if she
Hey,
didn't
yo,
have
bro.
the money to get a STD STI test, and that's what she chose to say in order to get it,
Google something for me. How far is South Dakota from Florida? If
That's
you was able to
important.
spend that money on gas,
Far.
you could pay whatever amount for some goddamn STI test.
hold on.
wherever
Why did
you
she
at.
drive all the way to Florida though?
Bro,
that's the question.
Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I don't.
And I'm almost sure she wasn't gonna say a white boy did it.
Oh, 20, bitch. I'm sorry. You, yeah. I don't know, bro. And she was white. Just gonna put that out
I mean,
there.
South Dakota.
That's my off the wall segment, bro. Stupid shit people be doing.
I was about to say something crazy, but third eye.
Yeah, let's raise the vibrations. Let's clear it up. All right. So boom. Is there? I'll start off by asking a question. In your parents' house, your house, is there like a certain spot you have where like a grandmother, great grandmother who passed away, and you have like most black families they got like a little section where they put their pictures?
Oh, is it like a memoir section? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got one in your family?
Yeah.
Myro, you got one in your family? Yeah. Dante?
No, I don't think so. I think like my mom has an area where there's like pictures and stuff there, and like my grandparents are on there, but there's also like pictures of her nieces and me and other people.
Something for like the family, right?
Yeah, so
family.
it's not just dedicated to those who passed though.
Bet.
Same.
So, one thing I know about Black culture and just our culture, melanated culture in period is like pay respect to the people who died. The rest in peace to our ancestors and stuff like that. But one thing that once you start understanding like the different like levels of it and just making it a specific place, they would call it an altar. You know what I'm saying? Just like just a physical representation of the people we lost. You know what I'm saying? Something special, just for you to honor them. You know what I'm saying? And this thing I was just saying, I think everybody needs one. You know what I'm saying? Just paying respects to where you came from, how you got here. You know what I'm saying? The people we don't see anymore, the unseen is physically here with me because I got their picture, got maybe some of their favorite stuff. If they had a favorite cigarette, favorite food or something like that. No, I mean, just like put favorite candy. Just put it there, you know what I'm saying, in honor of them. Mm-hmm. And I noticed when, I remember I first learned what altars was, and I did that for myself, and I noticed how much like things started working for me just in my life. And I just like, that's something that we do subconsciously as a people. And this is like when you consciously do it and you purposefully put energy into it, it affects. It has an effect.
Now, do you think that there's a difference in maybe having that area be one spot or one specific location versus maybe having different bits and pieces scattered throughout the house, maybe?
I say both.
Do you think the connection isn't as strong because it's not all that energy or like memorabilia in one place?
They say that you're supposed to put them in the corner, like because that's where energy collects, where two things meet, type of thing. Most of the time, you should have it in the corner. But if you don't have that type of space, you can put it anywhere. Like when I was living in Fredonia in the dorms, I had it like on the little dresser joint. I had everything there. I had like little pyramids, little pictures, just whatever little memorabilia in order to honor them. And that's one thing. That's how I kept like energy in my room high, like type stuff. I used to do that. When I got my apartment, okay, boom, now I got for family members, like I put it right here. And if it's like, let's say, just like different, like if I like, let's say I know my uncle and my aunt passed, they wasn't really rocking with each other. So I may have him right here, and then I put her here, and just honor them differently, type of thing. Because it becomes like an energy thing, where it's just like, okay, I know y'all two necessarily didn't get along here. I'm not gonna put y'all there now. Y'all would want y'all space if y'all was physically here. So I'm going to consciously do that. I'm gonna pay my respects here.
Now, do you think about maybe even though they're not physically here anymore, and they maybe didn't rock with each other at the point they passed in the physical, like in their physical space or physical being, do you think their spirits at any point maybe reconcile whatever differences they have?
I mean, that's up to them. That's their conversation. I couldn't speak on it, but even the fact that you're.
Do you think that? I don't want to cut you off. I'm
just saying, like, but you could be the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
To like, I'm going to honor you just as much as I'm honoring you. You auntie didn't like you because you used to do all this stuff. She felt like that was wrong. Well, I appreciate everything you taught me anyway, and I'm going to honor you just based off how you treat me. And I'm gonna give y'all both the same energy. Y'all both love me, so that could be the common ground. And y'all can rock with each other. Y'all both, you know what I'm saying, want to look out for me.
Now, what do you think of as far as like just commemorating the memories? What do you think about like tattoos though? Do you think that may serve like the same purpose?
Absolutely. Okay. It's like because like if you would break it down on some science stuff, it's really like a subconscious. It's a subconscious like reminder. You know what I'm saying? And if you ink it on your skin, you know what I'm saying, it's something that's always there. That's your reminder. You know what I'm saying? They walk with you. Like
that's how I view it too.
Yeah, your ancestors walk with you regardless, but you're making a purposeful and intentional reminder, like, okay, this person is always with me. That's why people get their mom name tattooed on them, different stuff like that.
Yeah,
Dates,
majority of my tattoos is like people that passed away. Granddad, grandmother. I got my homies that passed tatted on my leg. I got breast cancer symbol behind my ear from my grandmother. I got my aunt and my grandma tatted on my arm. Granddad tatted on my chest. So pretty much majority of mine is commemorating people that aren't here anymore. And I view it that same way. Like they're etched, they're like inked into me permanently. It's always going to be there. If I look at it, I think about them. I subconsciously think about them because it's part of my bloodstream. So
yeah, man. Yeah, and it's just like, what's like, if it's something you want to look into, just like look up the power of the subconscious and see how much that people, you hear manifesting and stuff like that. And it's like that, all of that comes into play. Like, if for people who don't know, your subconscious is like the part of you that controls the things you don't think about.
3 Magic Words is a great book. I used to bring that joint up all the time. That's what taught me that. 3 Magic Words.
Subconscious, that's low key the key. Like that's how you really make changes. Is
because you start to realize that like when it comes to subconscious and the conscious mind, the subconscious is just thoughts that come in your head. Like it's up to you to choose whether you're gonna accept those thoughts or pay those thoughts any attention. Because we think about shit all day, every day. And it just passes by. You don't necessarily pay it attention. But I could be thinking about the Stevie Johnson poster, ODB, the wall, da-da-da. But then I just choose to stick and keep thinking about the Stevie Johnson poster. That's a conscious choice. But all the stuff in the room that I'm constantly seeing and passing through my mind, that's subconscious. I'm just not choosing to focus on it.
That also reminds me of like deja vu, because like in my life, I have a lot of deja vu moments. And I was once told as a kid growing up, like deja vu is like a sign of your life should go in the direction it's supposed to go in. Because I see shit before it happens, but then when you say, "Oh, I see in a vision," people think you crazy. But a lot of times, like what we say at Air Quality, like our business thing is like we speak things into existence. Just like you said, like when I pray and stuff, a lot of times I'm having conversations with myself. But then I feel like I'm tapping into memories of like other people, and I'm again talking to those people, even if they not physically here. So I kind of feel like I hear what you're saying.
And that's facts. It's like it all ties in. Like we gonna have plenty of segments where it's like we could even expound on that, just like the synchronicities and the power of a word, vibration, and stuff like that. Shit, we low key talked about it last time with cymatics, like words, vibrations. That's what creates 3D shapes. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts is thought waves, alpha, gamma, or not gamma, alpha, theta.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I actually watched the video, the clip, when I was editing. I was like, nah,
bro.
This is crazy.
It's like sounds can create 3D shapes inside of a bubble. Like,
yeah, there's a test for that too. I think I did that in audio class. You put a speaker on there, a certain platform, and you put a bunch of beats, and like you use certain frequencies.
That's cymatics.
Yeah,
that's cymatics, and it's just like you use your words to create the stuff that's right. I try to teach my kids that, like, because they be saying just wild stuff.
Yeah,
like,
students,
yes, and
sensei.
Hey,
yeah, they be,
I just,
no, I mean,
I mean, the ladies that's watching, I don't want them to think you got all these kids and shit.
Yeah, and it's just like, yo, your words will dictate how your life goes. Like, if you screw facing, cussing everybody out, cussing yourself out, bro, your world is gonna be in some type of turmoil.
For sure,
it's a fact.
We'll talk about. I think
that's a good third eye segment.
Yeah.
And I like that I don't know like what he's gonna come with either. Pause.
Who's doing so well?
Yeah, one of my homies, he was watching the episode today, right? The first episode. And he was just texting me like, bro, that wasn't a pause. Bro, you didn't have to say pause to this. Did you really have to say pause to this? He texted me like 3 different times. Like the one joint where we said, the only joint he said was valid was when I was like, yeah, we sipping on Nelly. He was like, yeah, that was a pause.
Hey, yo, bro, I love when people be commenting and text you about the pod.
I know.
Somebody said, damn, we did miss sundress season, huh? I was like, yo.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I need to make a clip for that. Well,
you need us here.
Yeah. We need a clip for that, though. We need to see the ladies' perspective on that, what they think. Yeah. Like, did we really miss it, or was y'all just in places with sundresses that, we wasn't at?
Facts.
Big facts. Solid episode.
Definitely, man. Feel good to be back though. 3 episodes in.
Yeah, man.
Beau Fleuve, I mean, shot about 10 episodes in a day.
Feel me? I love that shit too.
Bruh, I would like
Yeah, you were saying it when we was there. You was like, man, I just love being outside recording.
That should be fun.
No, that shit was lit. Shout out to all the performers too.
Absolutely. Shout out to Lindsay Taylor. You know what I mean?
Excellent
The whole committee,
festival.
all the staff was very, you know what I mean, professional. They held it down. They
Could
had
I ask y'all a question I
mad
might not
smooth.
want to answer?
Who was the best performance?
Nah. Drumwork Fest or Beau Fleuve?
Beau Fleuve.
I mean, you didn't even go to Drumwork Fest.
Shout out to Beau Fleuve, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, hey. It was easy to choose this year. I only went to one.
That's very true. Nelson?
One of them I went to, one of them I didn't.
You ain't got... Never mind.
What?
I thought he went to Drumwork.
Nah, I took the walk.
This
of shame.
year?
Yeah, I thought he went to Drumwork this year.
Were
You had to sneak it? What else?
Did you were you daydreaming during the first episode?
Nah, he said he got there and then I thought you found a way.
Yeah, I was with him.
My fault.
It was me, him, and Dion.
My fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
That was a bad question then.
No, that was a great.
It's still
no
Beau
question
Fleuve.
is a bad question. Any bad questions, I could just edit it out. But nah, man, appreciate y'all for watching, showing love as usual. We appreciate all the love that we've been getting since we've been back.
Facts.
Everybody who's like openly supporting us, that's very important. Now, I mean, there's always people behind the scenes that support, but the open support that encourages other people to support, and it's a trickle down effect. So please
us-
continue to do that.
It helps us keep going. It helps us keep going, and the comments and the likes that helps push us further in the algorithm so we can get shown to more people. And like, yo, please, please, please leave a review. Like, if you really enjoy this podcast, or if it's not for you, just turn it off. But if you're still here, you know what I mean, leave a nice review. You know what I'm saying? 5 stars, preferably. But we do want
Mandatory.
your honesty.
5 stars. mandatory.
Any feedback is welcome.
Yeah, man. 360. Any last comments?
I echo everything my brother said, man. Make sure y'all comment on IG. I love the debate. I still think that Beyonce move was garbage. But, you know, come talk to me on Instagram.
Yeah, you want to know what's funny? My dad has that same take. He hates her as an actor.
Actress.
Actress, yes, correct. Hates her as an actress.
But
She's
yeah,
not a
man.
good actress.
But we love her, period.
Yes,
Beehive.
we do.
Gang
Just that
shit.
acting shit.
No label the pod, we out.
Peace.
Nigga Kiman about to get us shit on.